I'm Monique Soltani. I'm a wine expert, a journalist, and I'm thirsty for life. This is Wino TV.
The most important thing about life is family.
Where culture...
Merry Christmas from wine country.
Happy holidays from us here at Stewart Cellars.
I'm so excited to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And agriculture come together. One of my favorite things to ask people around the holidays is, do you have any holiday traditions or anything that you do at your house?
We make bonbons with cognac in them that are amazing. So you drink a little bit of cognac, you have a little wine, and you make chocolate balls.
Our favorite holiday activity is a friendly gingerbread house competition over a bottle of wine.
Standing here in Alexander Valley on a sunny, although very, very cold day, in a very, very cold week. I, for one, can't wait to get my favorite holiday tradition underway, and that is my annual trip to Hawaii. This may surprise you, but we do wine all year long. But when I'm on vacation in Hawaii, I don't think about wine. I don't drink wine. It's got to have sake or rum in it.
One of my traditions is blini and caviar. People don't get to have it very often, so I cook up these little buckwheat blini, you know, the yeast risen and the whole 9 yards. And soaked in way too much butter.
I'm on my way back to France, and as a matter of fact, we're going to be having an amazing meal. We typically do it at lunch. We're going to have very traditional French food, from foie gras to terrine to smoked salmon, and of course my favorite is actually chicken of Bresse with a turkey, because in France we continue the turkey tradition from Thanksgiving to Christmas. And then you know what we do? We walk around the property, we play cards, and of course we start dinner. So it's an everlasting celebration for Christmas. Then we're going to do the same thing for the New Year. We're going to have oysters, caviar, and of course all kinds of smoked trouts and sturgeon, and be crazy all night and drink JCB Gala.
We have the 12 days of Christmas. We open 12 special bottles each day, not all at once, but we might try that this year. So the 12 bottles of Christmas.
What do you guys do for Christmas coming up?
Wow. We eat too much. Eat and drink. Of course, the tamales, our tradition. I'm a big tamales person, and there's so many different types of tamales that my wife and our families produce, so that's a big thing. Pozole, and that's huge. But yeah, just cook very authentic, traditional meals and spend time with the family. That's the best part.
What are you guys drinking in the holiday season?
We're drinking a lot of things like Gamay, whether from nearby producers like Gros Ventoux or Beaujolais. I love a little heartier reds this time of year as well. We're adding some Blaufränkisch to the wine list here.
That's just fun to say.
Right. So Austrian reds, we like to support a lot of international wines in addition to the Napa wines that we have on the table as well. So richer whites this time of year, Alsatian white wines that have some kind of an oilier texture, richer kind of viscosity to them, I think are great. Certainly this is the time of year I start looking at classic Chardonnay too, from people like Rime, or even, richer wines from Kongsgaard or Kistler, things like that.
Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, Beth, what are you opening at your house?
Bubbles, for sure, bubbles. We have a lot of producers now along the wine road doing some sparkling wine. It's a lot of great options.
What are you opening on Christmas Day?
Oh, well, first of all, I'm a little bit of a bubble head. So I'm opening up 91 Cristal for the first course. And then I'll be opening up some older Ravenswood wines from the early 90s, which will be really terrific with that. And then I have a son who's in the wine business who likes European wine, and his best friend will be there. So it's hard to know what they'll bring, but it would be surprised if we didn't end up with something like a Ravenau Chablis and some other pretty terrific. Mostly they tend to go to Rhone for celebrations like this, so we'll probably have something pretty tasty, and undoubtedly we'll finish it up with a sauterne of some kind or another.
I got to get invited to Joel's party. Me and my two twins, we're heading, they're 2 years old. Put them to bed. We're all going to take care of your cellar there, Joel. Gary, what are you opening on Christmas Day?
Well, like Joel, we'll be starting with some champagne of some kind and an older Magnum of Ravenswood. I actually was going through some 1.5s that I had from when I first worked at Ravenswood in 1999. So I'm going to be opening a 99 Monte Rosso. My dad is really funny. He's definitely a novice wine taster, but knows what he likes and what he doesn't. And we oftentimes, if we open Pinot Noir in our house, my dad will, there's a character that he'll describe that he doesn't like. So we're going to try and figure that out this year, what that is. We're going to get a competitive set of maybe 8 or 10 different Pinot Noirs from the North Coast primarily, and just open those and then try and figure out what this character is that he doesn't like.
Do you have any fun Christmas traditions or holiday traditions besides opening up every single awesome bottle of wine in the house?
Well, yeah, actually, I cook for all my friends. So I generally have about 20 people over for Christmas dinner. And we spend really the 2 or 3 days pre-Christmas putting things together, and recently I have been using buffalo tenderloin as part of the main course, which is really lovely because it's really lean and tasty and really quite delicious. And of course in California, we're in California, so what do you do for Christmas Eve? Well, you do Dungeness crab. And so Dungeness crab in big piles is what we end up with in the evening.
It's so funny in my mind because I'm from LA. Immediately you said this. I've been in San Francisco close to a decade now. But I go, what do you do on Christmas Eve? Tamales. It's just a different. And my mom said, we do tamales on Christmas Eve. And this is sort of one of my traditions where I'm not Hispanic, but I think I am, I guess, because I want this tradition to be my tradition because I just love the tamale Christmas Eve tradition. And so every year for the past, 6 years, I try to make tamales. They never turn out good, but my husband always eats them and goes, oh, these are your best year yet. So hopefully this year it'll be my best year yet, making the tamales on.
I think we can fuse Northern California and Southern California. You can have crab tamales.
Yes, crab tamales, absolutely. How about you, Gary? Besides getting your dad, anything else you do?
We usually get together. My family is relatively small, and my brother and his young children, and I have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old, so we'll all get together. It's really about the kids and opening presents and letting them play with them.
One of the things I just love about the holidays, you get together with family, you get to hear about people's traditions. Cheers!
Merry Christmas!
Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and hope that you all will come to see us in the new year.
I want to wish you my love, my passion, the twins, of course, because I'll be with the twins as well as you will, and to an amazing 2018, and cannot wait to spend more time with you. Love you, miss you, kisses, and Happy New Year.